Alright guys, we're back with another video. I'm going to do an antler mount. I've already made one antler mount video, but this one's going to be more descriptive, and I'll walk you through how to make it a little better than the last one. Because the last one did really well, and I don't think I explained it very well, so I'm just going to do another one to hopefully explain it better and show you guys step by step how to do this. You're going to start off with your plaque here. I made this one with cedar planks from my backyard. You can use any plaque, you can buy a plaque, whatever. The first step you want to do is get it all prepped, sanded. Most plaques come already sanded and varnished, so if you're not making your own plaque, you can skip this step. Now that we've sanded it pretty good, we're going to go ahead and put our antlers onto the plaque. And you want to make sure you got all the hair off. I left this one dry out too long and the skin kind of got dried off. I just kind of trimmed off all the hair. There's still some left, but you should be fine with a little hair because you'll cover it up with putty anyways and it shouldn't smell whatsoever. So that's what we'll be doing next. Alright, we got our pilot holes into the skull. Now what we want to do is put the antlers onto the plaque. And you want them a little higher than halfway on your plaque because your mold will come down to like that. So you want your center of your mold to the center of your plaque, so you want it a little higher. Looks good. As you can see, they're a little above halfway. Halfway's about there. Antlers are about there. And you'll see why at the end. Now what you want to do is put your stain or finish. I'm using this tung oil finish by Formby's. This is the high gloss one. I've used a low gloss, but I like the high gloss. It brings out the wood better. But of course, if you bought your plaque, you'll probably already be finished. So you do not need to do this part. As you can see, that finish really brings out the wood. It makes the wood pop. You want to put probably 3 coats at the beginning, and then after you're done with everything, you'll put your final coat on, and it will make your wood stand out and look a lot better. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take this water putty. This is the putty we use to make the mold. And we're going to take this, mix it with water, and then make our mold and wait for it to dry. So let's mix this up and get it going. That's about the consistency you want. It's really hard to stir. It's easier to mush your mold together into a better shape. Now we're gonna shape our mold onto the plaque. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna let it dry a little and then I can form it a little better. But looks pretty good. And you guys can make whatever kind of mold or shape of mold you want. I just like how this is the way I do it because I like how it looks. Alright, while we wait for our mold to dry, we're gonna tan our hide here. This is just a deer hide that my grandpa gave me. And so we're gonna stain it with this kiwi shoe polish. It's in the brown color. I think brown looks the best, but I've also used black. It's just preference, but alright guys, I smoothed this out when it was drying. It's almost dry, but I gotta let it dry a little more. And then we'll put the leather onto the mold and we'll go from there. Alright, we got our leather on the plaque. And we're gonna glue it on with this contact adhesive, and then we'll carefully cut it out around the antlers and around the mold and glue it. Alright, we let the contact adhesive dry a little bit, and we're going to put it on here, just like that. And then we're going to carefully cut this out and keep gluing it. we got it all cut out. Now we'll have to glue it all around, and then I'm gonna put a rope border right here so you can't see the edges. Makes it just look a little nicer. And then we'll give this 1 or 2 more stains, and then we're done. Alright, we're gonna put this, or glue this baby together. Looks pretty good. Alright, we got this piece of rope, and we're just gonna border it just like that. So the edge, you can't see the edges. Makes it look a little nicer. There we go. I'm just gonna add another couple coats, make it just look good. There's the finished product.